Hey guys, Jay here from Daxwood's Wanderer, and I'm out with Stephanie on this one. Our annual Memorial Day weekend trout fishing trip. Yeah, we ended up getting out somewhere new this year than we usually do. The past 2 years we've gone to the same spot with some pretty good success, but we decided to shake it up this year and do something a little different. Some of you keen-eyed viewers might recognize this spot. I've been here a few times this spring and it's really paid off, so figured what the heck, if we're here to get Stephanie some fish, we might as well go where I know we can do it. We're on a beautiful little pond here that's going to act as our sort of jumping off point for the trip. We'll spend the night here, have some steak and potatoes, and tomorrow morning we'll move into the heart of this beautiful country. Got some stuff with us, loaded up, I don't know, not exactly light, but not really heavy either. Double carried our stuff down. We'll double carry everything for the trip. Got some good food, good drink. It's gonna be fun. How is it?
Good. Delicious.
Hey, we just finished up dinner here and I'm getting a little water boiling. I'll do some dishes up with that. Get it all taken care of away from camp. Let this burn down a little bit. We'll have ourselves some s'mores and then probably have to call it an early night so we can get up early in the morning. Try to beat any sort of, I don't expect a lot of traffic out here. We're in a pretty underused, fairly unknown spot here, so I'd still, just in case though, like to get a real early head start if possible and get exactly where we want to go. There's some more remote areas of this place that I have yet to explore in all my many times here, so that'll be interesting tomorrow. We'll get into some real remote water that probably doesn't see a lot of pressure. It's gonna be fun. Hey, good morning, guys. Stephanie and I are just getting all packed up real quick right now. It's about 6 a.m. We're just gonna get everything quickly loaded up, loaded into the boat, make the next carry into the next bigger body of water. I think from there we'll probably make a couple more carries into where we want to stay today, depending on the time, and then work on breakfast, but we'll see. If things take a while, we'll just pull up to a campsite somewhere and knock that out quick. Yeah, you can see things are already kind of grouped up. We got the barrel and the cooler over there, bunch of stuff down there. Just getting ready to move on out. Look at that fog out there. That's wild. Stephanie and I are all loaded up, all ready to get out of here. What time is it? How good a time did we make today? Hey, we did this all in like 40 minutes. That's not bad at all. All right, let's get a move on, huh? You got a big day ahead of us. There we go. One carry done. Maybe one or two more ahead of us. Beautiful. Look how serene it looks as we paddle into the next lake here. You can hear some loons calling from the next pond over. Look at that marvel of animal engineering there. That's crazy how high that water is. I was saying to Stephanie, it's probably supposed to be like 2 feet lower back there. Probably like 2 feet higher where we just came from. That's crazy. It smells like trout. You smell it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Huh. Maybe it's a good sign. Yeah, I'd imagine back in the day this was totally traversable with probably any kind of boat. But since those beavers have taken over, you ain't paddling through there anymore, that's for sure. But maybe it's, I don't know. It's probably not a good thing for the oxygenation of the water, but it just adds one more layer between us and the next person who gives up before getting back here, which is nice. Last time I was here with John and Paul, Stephanie, as we were paddling up this to leave, I saw what had to have been a lake trout, a monster lake trout here, rise up to the surface, grab something off it, and just casually swim back towards the deeper water. Yeah. So we've arrived at where we're going to camp at tonight, or at least the lake. There's a few different campsites to choose from. We'll look them over here. Get set up, get some breakfast going, and get into some more serious fishing. I'm set up right now though so that we can troll. I attached the rod holders, got the worms out. And we'll just casually move around here and look where we're gonna go. Hey, we got our first fish of the trip here. Looks like a very small brook trout. Or maybe it's a rainbow. Yeah, it's a small rainbow. Barely hooked. Some nice color on him, honestly. Looks like he was probably stocked, if I had to guess. Alright, I think we got ourselves a campsite here. Fire pit, camp here disc. Stephanie's gonna get the tent set up. I'm gonna quickly get a fire going here so we can get some breakfast rolling. Get the day started. Wind's kind of rolling in on us. I figured it would. It has just been a windy year. I don't know what to make of it. Wind every day. All right, we got the fire going. Bugs have cleared right out once the smoke started filling the air. Just gonna let this burn down a little bit. Work it into some coals that I can cook on and get some breakfast wraps going. Stephanie's just finishing hers up now. I completely wolfed mine down. We were both pretty hungry, huh? Make a couple carries and paddle across a little water and your stomach starts rumbling. Mm-hmm. Wind's looking not too bad out there so far. Knock on wood. So maybe after we get cleaned up here, we'll be able to get out there. Hey, looks like we picked something up here. Feels like a little better size than the last one.
Oh, I might have one too.
Oh, what do we got? Double header? Yeah, Stephanie's got one. I just saw her set the hook into it. Still on there?
Yeah.
Alright. Let me get mine off quick. Yeah, they're jumpers.
Hello, guys. That's something.
Yeah, mine's little too. There's mine quick. Just a little guy. What?
What is that?
That's a rainbow.
Oh, it is? I didn't see it before. Is it because it's little? Oh, now I see it.
Yeah, yours is a little bigger than mine.
Nice. I'm on the board.
You are on the board. I mean, if we catch a whole bunch of those tonight, that could be dinner. Looks like Stephanie's got another one here.
Oh, it got off.
Yeah, I saw that.
Off, please.
He popped right off. All right, easy enough. Definitely, I mean, there's enough action to keep you interested out here. I would just love to get into one of those bigger ones that I know lurks in this place. Maybe tonight, if the wind really calms down, we can get on top of some deep water and jig some silver spoons on the bottom. See if that'll dredge up anything more substantial. This one feels like a little bit of a nicer fish. And I know they're nocturnal, but I'm fairly certain I just saw a bobcat on the shore. Either that or it was a coyote, but the way it was moving, I think that was a bobcat. Yeah, it's a nicer one. It's a brookie. He's got a lot of fight in him. Let's see if we can just pop that hook out while he's in the net. There we go. Wet my hands one more time. Give you a look at this little guy. Beautiful colors. Nice size brookie. Some good color on his mouth, some black. And I don't see any fin clipping either. Could be a wild fish. Real healthy fishery in this place. It's kind of surprising. I obviously won't give away the name of the place, and some of you already know where I am just from, you know, you've either been here or spent enough time in the park to know where I am. But yeah, I kind of think we're almost in the golden age of this place right now, where not a ton of people know about it. The fishing's still really good every time I show up. I mean, it's rare to find something like this. We're in 6 feet of water. You're probably on the bottom. I mean, so far we've come up with what? 3 fish on 1 circle around the lake here? It's not bad. Not bad at all. Well, we've made 1 good solid pass around the lake here. Got a couple decent fish out of it. You know, one good brookie and, you know, a few stocked rainbows. It's not a bad afternoon for the middle of the day, sun blaring down. I would imagine tonight it's gonna be nice, hopefully. Maybe we'll get a good sunset out here. Troll around. See where we go from there. I know I still want to get up into one of the nearby ponds here. Whether it happens today or tomorrow, I mean, we've got plenty of time ahead of us here. So, yeah, we're just going to slowly make our way back to the camp. Crack open that barrel, get into some snacks. I don't know. Even if we don't take a nap, I might lay down and read a little bit of my book or something. Just relax, you know? I'm not working for once, I'm just out here enjoying it. Still working a little to put that one on fish, but you know. Yeah, this here seems like a much better spot for the boat than where we had it. I could stash the worms down there in the cold water. It's not sitting up on rocks or wood or anything. It's just in this tall grass. That's perfectly fine. Just as close as it was before. Yeah, Stephanie and I just woke up a little bit ago from a pretty decent nap, huh? Bugs are really out in force right now, so figured I'd get a little fire going to try to create a smudge and try to drive some of them out of here. I mean, they're just not even really getting bit, just flying around my head like crazy. It's wild. So I'm just looking for some of this punkier stuff that's around here. Kind of throwing it in there. I'm gonna let it burn down a bit and hopefully it starts smoking. Although I can tell already it's making a difference, so get rid of these bugs, snack a little bit. We had some pepperoni and cheese. Might break it back out, a little hungry. And then hopefully here this wind will die down a little bit and give us some ideal conditions for trolling around the lake. Maybe catch a few more fish. Absolutely beautiful day so far. Loons swimming and calling around the bay. I actually, when I first woke up, just on a whim, broke the fly rod out here, made a few casts with this. I mean, there's so many of these black bugs flying around. I figured this black dry fly here might do something, and caught my first fish, a bluegill. Still waiting for my first trout on the fly rod, but hey, we're making progress. Although I still can't cast very far, so gotta work on that. Well, I guess it's getting to be about that time that Stephanie and I are gonna try to do a little fishing here. We've been seeing tons of fish rising. Wind's pretty much calmed down at this point. We've probably got about 2.5 hours before sunset. Figure make the most of it. Absolutely beautiful out here. Clear blue skies, calm lake. Come on, man. It don't get much better than this.
I could do without the bugs.
Well, the bugs they play an important role in all of this.
I suppose.
Hey, Stephanie might have a nicer fish on here. Try to reel mine up while she's getting hers up here.
Ooh.
It's a decent rainbow.
Oh.
Yeah, he's pulling some drag. It's a good fish. Oh my God, where's the net? Oh, there it is. All right, you got to be careful with how you play this. That's a. Oh, Stephanie, that might be a lake trout.
Oh wow.
Wow, or that might be a big brookie. We got to get him in here. I'm gonna set the net down or the camera. He's hooked just by the corner. The worm came up a bit.
Okay.
If I let him go, he's gonna run.
You get it?
Yeah, I did.
Oh wow.
I think that's a big brook trout.
Oh.
That is a big huge brook trout, Stephanie. Holy cripes. Hooked perfectly in the corner of the mouth. This is gonna be a healthy release.
Wow, I caught some good
That's your
fish.
biggest brook trout for sure.
That is definitely the biggest I've caught.
Look at that beautiful fish. No markings on him. Nice real broad tail. Beautiful blue colors. And he's gone. Wow, that was crazy. Nice. Good work, Stephanie.
Thank you.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah.
All right, let's cast him out again. See if we can do that again.
That'll be good.
This might be a rainbow trout. It's jumping behind the boat. A little bit nicer one, too. Yeah, it's a beautiful rainbow trout out there. Oh, he's in the air. Come on, don't do that. He's in the net. Wow. Really nice colors on this guy. I can see him already. He's hooked perfectly in the corner of the mouth again, too. He hooks out. He's in the net. Let's bring him up here. Oh, God.
Ooh, yeah.
A little bit nicer one there, for sure.
And there's one jumping behind you.
Wow, that was a big fish that just jumped behind us. All right, I'll give him a moment to get his bearings back, hopefully. There he goes. I mean, do you want trout for dinner or do you want kielbasa? We seem to be getting into them.
I don't think I need to keep one when they're...
That's always how I feel when I have so much food with me. I'm like, should I not keep this fish?
Hopefully hook one thing. Like, yeah.
Oh, looks like Stephanie's got herself a last minute fish. I thought she lost it because she put a ton of slack on the line after it hit, but fortune favors her today. Not jumping, so leads me to believe it might be a brookie.
Yeah? Looks like a rainbow.
Well, now it's doing some jumping. All right, get it back here to me. It's a rainbow. It's a nice one, too. Wow. Good for you.
I know I've caught a rainbow before.
Uh-oh.
What?
He's hooked kind of deep. Oh, boy. Oh, let me give him his best shot. Let me get the hemostats. All right. This ain't coming out. This fish is coming back with us, so I'll give you a look at it here.
Nice.
Real nice rainbow for sure. Absolutely beautiful colors on that thing. Well, we're back up at camp now. Got a little fire going. Letting this burn down into some coals. I've already got the fish cleaned up, ready to go. Over here, we've got some butter, some pierogies. All you really need from there is salt and pepper, and we're gonna have ourselves a pretty decent meal, huh?
Yes, it'll be yummy.
That was a great day fishing. You caught some really big fish.
Well, she caught a few more, but...
Hey, you caught the most fish today. Not a bad way for a trip to begin.
Yeah, still got 3 days.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Some are falling apart. Oh boy, those might be very done. Well, that's the way you like them. Maybe not that much.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You thought I should tail with him, or?
I'm gonna have to take off the head and tail. You know the night's starting to wind down when we're busting into the s'mores. Stephanie seems to have had a little malfunction with her graham cracker though.
Part of it broke. At least it fell in between my legs.
You'll make it work.
Yeah, I got him.
Hey, good morning guys. Stephanie and I definitely slept in a little bit today, but I'd say it was worth it. I'm feeling refreshed, recharged, and ready to get out there and see if we can catch a few more fish. I still can't get over that brook trout she got yesterday. I mean, that was a hell of a fish. Definitely beats my previous best, personal best, but no, I don't think you're dethroning that one I caught last week. That one I caught last week was huge, but still an amazing fish. And we're just kind of getting ourselves geared up now. We're gonna hop in the boat, make a quick pass around this lake here. We'll come back in and have breakfast after, and I don't know what we'll do from there. Kind of thinking maybe we'll camp here again tonight, and then try to get into that other pond that I keep mentioning that we haven't got into yet. We'll get in there today, not have to move today. And then tomorrow, I don't know, maybe I'll take her to the other side of this wilderness unit here and we'll camp over there somewhere. Fish, just continue to enjoy this beautiful long weekend. I mean, I love these mornings waking up and it's just glass out there. All the green's starting to come back to the trees at this point. There's life, wildlife. Man, I love what we do. Wow, I don't know. That might not be a stocked fish. That might be wild. That's really small. I don't think New York stocks fish that small. Calm down, buddy. I mean, look at that. That's the size of my palm. I don't think they get stocked that small. I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong. I think Stephanie's got one on. We're in the same spot. She caught that big brookie last night.
Pulling that hard, so I don't think it's
Oh!
A little one that just jumped off.
Him jumping off might actually be on the camera. I had it facing you. Oh.
There's a little guy.
Hey, looks like I got one here. Oh!
Oh.
Wow. 2 of those in one morning. Yikes. Wow, we both missed a lot of fish this morning. That is surprising. I think we had all consistent hookups yesterday. These ones we lost a lot of worms. But it's about time. I'm gonna get a little breakfast going, get something to eat in us, and then we'll carry up into that nearby brook trout pond, see what we can do there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep breakfast pretty simple today. Just bacon and eggs over the camp stove. It's fairly easy to pull off. It's bound to taste pretty good too. Well, we got breakfast taken care of. Camp's all cleaned up. I think it's time to make a quick little trip over to the next pond and see what it's all about. Just get the boat loaded up here with what we need for a quick day trip, and we'll paddle on over to the carry. Holy crap. We were just paddling over to the carry, and Stephanie's got a huge fish on. It cranked her rod over and is peel and drag off her. Wow, Stepster. You got a monster on. I think it's gonna jump.
It's still pretty far away.
Yeah, look at that.
Looks like a rainbow.
I think it is the way it's fighting you. Wow, I could see it coming.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a fish.
Beautiful.
It's probably gonna take a few tries to get him here. Oh, don't, that's too much. That's short line, I think.
You ready?
Yeah, try to get him towards the net. Hey, we got him.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's a nice catch before we
Wow,
get
he's
there.
barely hooked.
Oh, man. Then a little bit doesn't fight you, though. He was fighting, man. Oh, my goodness. Good.
Wow, I wish we had a tape. I wish we had a tape measure to get a measurement on this. This is a big fish.
Oh, hey, baby.
Wow. Look at this absolutely chunky rainbow here. Beautiful colors on it. That beautiful pink stripe.
There he goes. Onto the boat.
Wow. Yeah, I knew she had a good one on. I asked her to paddle for a minute while I was rearranging some stuff back here. And her rod just started cranking over and the drag on it screaming. Hey, got the gear all loaded in here, tied down with gear ties, strapped in. Stephanie's gonna grab our boots and our day pack here, and we're gonna be off. Well, there may have been a trail that came up here at one point, but it's pretty bad trying to get up here. I mean, we lost the trail several times, ended up in mud and muck, and now we're out here, and the water does not look very deep, and it honestly looks like maybe the water was higher at some point. I don't know. We're gonna find out. I hope we didn't just do this for nothing. That was a lot of work to get back here. I'm gonna scope it out, but right now it all looks very shallow to me. It's a beautiful, secluded little pond for sure. Let's see what we find. Well, we definitely found deep water up here. It's 35 feet below us right now. Marking some fish as well, so maybe this will produce a little something for us. Stephanie's got one. She's on fire this week. Wow.
No, it's still there. Let's see ya. Oh, pretty good size. Ready?
Yeah, it's gotta be a brook trout. Yeah, it is.
Come on, swim in the net for us.
Oh. He does not want to come in. There we go.
Good, we finally got one.
Oh, he's all wrapped up in the line.
Oh, good size.
Yeah, really nice fish.
Yeah.
Beautiful coloring on that thing. Off he goes. Well, we know there's fish in here.
Yeah.
Let's get the hell out. No. Oh, these bugs are just ferocious. I usually really don't have to apply any sort of protection, and I'm fine. This year's not been the case. They are hammering me. And I stupidly didn't bring like my bug net with me or anything like that, so I'm just kind of forced to deal with it. Oh, is it rough? Glad we were able to get Stephanie a fish out of it though. Either have a fish here or I just lost. No, there's a fish on there. There we go. Decent sized little brook trout. Nice color. Nice fish.
Good job.
Well, I guess at this point, Stephanie and I are probably about ready to get out of here. The wind's coming up. The bugs are annihilating us. We've each got a fish. It's probably time to head back. Get something a little more substantial to eat than peanut butter and jelly wraps that we downed for lunch. Yeah, we've been out here all day with really only those two fish to show for it. But I think this place is worth a return visit. I would be willing to bet in the early morning or late evening this is probably a pretty productive spot. Yeah, we're back up at camp now. Stephanie beat a hasty retreat inside the tent after I applied medical aid to her here. She's covered in so many bites and she's sunburned, so we had to apply green goo, skin repair salve, green goo, healing salve, and then afterbite. which really is what's gonna help her not itch and everything. I was gonna give her 2 ibuprofen, but she already took some. Poor thing. I got just a little smoky fire going here to keep them away. I mean, you can see I'm clearly not like bitten up like she is. I was wearing my sleeves rolled up all day, no head net. I don't know. And I thought it was bad out there for myself. Like I was getting annoyed with them flying in my face. I don't know how she dealt with being torn up like that. Oh, but yeah, we're gonna rest up here a little bit. I'm definitely about to take a shot of whiskey, and I don't know. I'm probably gonna get back out there and fish tonight. I'm sure she will too once she's recovered a little bit. It's only like 5 o'clock now, so we got time. All right, we've got Stephanie all fixed up here for the most part. Do you think that stuff helped?
Yeah, I don't feel quite as itchy.
Good. Got a little bit of a snack in us. I had pepperoni, cheese, and crackers. She had some kielbasa, and thinking we're going to get out there on the water and fish a little bit before it gets dark here. We'll come in after, I don't know, making a few passes around the lake, and we got spaghetti with chicken cacciatore to go over the top for dinner tonight. That'll be pretty good. All right, let's get out there. Look at this. The second she casts the line out, she's got a fish. What the heck is going on today? It's a little guy, but still a fish. Oh, it was a little one anyway. Sorry. I think I got one here. It's a small guy for sure, but I'll take it. Oh! What the heck? This is egregious. Yeah, it looks like it's just gonna be that kind of slow night fishing. We're heading back to camp now. Stephanie's not feeling it with the bug bites. She's not feeling good. We're gonna get her some Benadryl, get some food in her. Hopefully be able to perk her up around the campfire there. Poor thing. I just did not realize that she was getting bit that badly. I thought, I don't know. I thought with a bug net on that it wouldn't be an issue. But they still got you, huh? Yeah, I'm just working on dinner right now. I've got this pre-made, well, homemade and then frozen chicken cacciatore here, simmering over the top of the coals. And over here, I've got the water boiling on the camp stove, getting ready for some spaghetti to go in there. Pretty easy, but it'll be good. Alright guys, I think that is going to do it for today. I know we didn't do much, but I am absolutely wiped. I don't know if it was those carries back and forth up to that pond, or paddling in the sun all day. I am at the end, that is for sure. I'm gonna get everything squared away here, crawl into that sleeping bag, and I will catch you guys in the morning. Well guys, good morning. We are up and it is a beautiful day out there. And speaking of beautiful, what you're gonna see right now is disturbing, but she is still very pretty and I still love her very much. But those are some black fly bites on your face for sure. You kind of open your eyes, right?
Barely.
Yeah. Oh man. Poor Stephanie. How do you feel?
Like I'm bloated. My neck is huge. My face is huge. My eyes are huge.
I guess this time of year we gotta carry like hydrocortisone cream or something. Oh man. What do you think you want to do? Do you want to stick it out or?
I don't know. It feels really bad. Like my neck is like the worst. Like it's so inflamed.
Oh, poor Stephanie. We're gonna get up here and get moving around a little bit, get some food and see what she wants to do. We've never had to call a camping trip early before, but we've also never had this happen before. It doesn't exactly seem life-threatening since we made it through the night, but that can't be comfortable for her. If she doesn't want to spend another day out here like that, I don't blame her. So we'll do whatever she wants to do here. Oh, I feel so bad. Well, we sat around and we talked about it for a little while and tried to figure out what we're going to do next here. And it looks like Stephanie wants to tough it out, or at least for now. So we're going to keep an eye on things. She's got ibuprofen. I've got some stuff that helps with bug bites. I don't carry like hydrocortisone or Benadryl, so even if we did have those, from what I understand, she's gonna be stuck like this for 3 to 7 days, most likely. So I guess we're gonna pack up a little day bag and just do some paddling and exploring, not let things, I don't know, fall to ruin here. I feel so bad. I've asked her a bunch of times if she wants to go home, and it looks like we're gonna stay. So hopefully she'll be feeling better by tonight. And no matter what happens, I mean, if she still feels like this tomorrow, we'll just get a much earlier leave out of here than we had planned, you know? Ugh. I felt like at this point in my canoe tripping career, I guess at this point, that I had seen just about everything that could happen to you on a canoe trip. I mean, I've dealt with a lot of stuff. I've flipped a boat. I've helped people that have flipped a boat. I mean, I've helped illegal campers. I've encountered bears. I've done all kinds of things. I was not prepared for her face to balloon up like that, but hopefully everything's going to be okay here and we can still get one more day out of this. Man, looks like that wind is going to start coming up on us here. In Stephanie's current state, and with the wind starting to pick up, there's probably no point in trying to get this out on the bigger water here. It's probably going to be much easier to have a bit of a rest day here. Make a quick pass around the lake. We'll come in, let Stephanie rest a bit. Got some nice hot dogs for lunch later to make over the fire. We're going to make pizza with the naan bread, and I've got some sauce and pepperoni and everything. We'll still have a good day out here. There's no point in trying to fight this wind on the bigger water. Won't get anything done. And Stephanie and I have had several solid hits while we've been out here, but no hookups. Keep snatching the worm right off us. And I know it wasn't something tiny the last time it happened. We were in like 40 feet of water. I mean, we've moved up and down the shallow areas, and it's not really doing much, so I figured trying the deeper area might do something, and I got a hit pretty quick. Let's see if we can get one of these to actually stay on. Nah, the wind definitely started making it tough to troll out there. I'm back up at camp now. Stephanie's making up a cup of flavored drink there. Breaking into the snack bag. Probably get this thermosol running for her. Well, probably just be a lazy day around camp. The worst ways to spend your day, that's for sure. Yeah, Stephanie and I just woke up from a nice little nap here. Wind's still kicking up waves out there, so sawed up a little hardwood that I found here. Got a fire going. I'm gonna let it burn down, and we got some Apanowitz belly burster hot dogs to eat with us today. That is gonna be tasty over that hardwood once it burns down into some nice coals. Just now, pretty much enjoying a can of Coke, hanging around, and just sort of whiling away at an easy day here. I feel so bad for poor Stephanie. I mean, she's feeling a little better, but still face all swollen up, poor thing. She's a trooper for being out here still, that's for sure. Well, it took just about the entire day, but it looks like that wind is finally calming down. We're gonna load up the boat here, get out there, and make a few passes around the lake. What the heck? Might as well. Stephanie seems to be feeling up for it. Feeling better? Oh, I cannot believe this happened. Yeah, it looks like she's got one right off the bat.
Well, the last there was a small one. I'm not feeling much.
It's a small little rainbow. Wow, really nice color on it though. Easy hook release. Wow, that pink stripe is super pronounced on it right now.
Wow.
Crazy. Well, I've definitely figured out why she was getting bit so much yesterday. This head net is not designed to keep out black flies. They are clearly small enough to slip through the mesh in this. And they are swarming me. This is just wild. I don't know. Oof. We've had quite a few bites tonight, actually, and seem to have only got that one fish of Stephanie's on the hook so far, which is really astonishing. It's kind of been how it's gone last night and today, honestly. It's got to be those smaller stockies, I would imagine, but a couple times it's been in pretty deep water where I was surprised. Oof. I'm sure the camera can see all these things swarming around my head right now. This is wild. Wow, I might have a last minute nice fish here. This might be a good rainbow. Hope it stays on. I've had a bit of a history here. Oh, it's a really big rainbow.
Oh, good. Yeah, it's flashing. Oh, there he is in front of me. Trying to go into the boat.
Wow.
Fighting. Oh. Oh, nice. Get him?
No. Oh, it's in the net.
Yay.
Wow.
Good. I'm glad you got one.
All right. Here's the fish.
Beautiful. That's a big one.
I'm trying to get the hook out, but it just ain't coming. I think I need to cut the line and just let him go as close as I can there and hope he goes. Come on. Come on. All right, he just swam down. We gotta sit here for a minute though. He had to have headed for the bottom to recover, right?
Yeah.
I'm glad that fish was able to get back. I really did not want to kill a rainbow that size. That was a beautiful fish.
It was. I'm so glad you caught one before we came in. I knew you would have been disappointed.
Yeah, no, I'm glad I caught one. And I mean, we probably should remark that it is the biggest fish of the day.
I think it is too, honey. Right?
Might be the biggest rainbow of the trip. You have the Brook trout for sure, but I think I cinched it with that rainbow
Yeah,
just
that
now.
like the biggest one we've caught.
I think it might be. The viewers will tell us. Yeah, I got a nice log cabin style fire made of hardwood here. Getting ready to burn down into some coals that we'll be able to cook on later. A little more of it around camp and plenty more of it up there on the hill. And I was just saying to Stephanie, it's pretty wild that with no real ice, just freezing things beforehand, we got away with nearly 5 days worth of fresh food out of this thing. We didn't eat any backpacker meals or dehydrated stuff. I don't know, it's pretty astounding what you can do if you really set your mind to getting your food dialed in on a canoe trip. Oh, fish jumping out there. It's definitely a beautiful, beautiful night. Unfortunately, those bugs just make it unbearable for her right now. Barely bearable for me. If I hadn't gotten that rainbow tonight, I might be singing a different tune right now. Yeah, so we're getting pretty close to ready here with this fire. You can see it's burned down to just a lot of red coals. I'll let that cool off a little bit, and then we'll make up our pizzas. I chopped up some pepper and onion. We got pepperoni. We got pizza blend cheese, little round naan discs, and pizza sauce from Hannaford. I mean, that's not too bad for being in the middle of the woods, you know, a couple carries away from the nearest car. I'd say it's not too bad. And then, yeah, once all that's made up, goes right on top of there. This Goes on top like that to kind of create almost an oven effect. And we'll be in business. I'm excited. Yeah, Stephanie and I have each already eaten one. They are coming out good. I'm just gonna keep cranking them out while we got that heat. Another one going in. And another one going in. There's good crunch. A little bit of smoke on it. Oh man. That is good. What do you think of that?
Good.
Pizza in the woods. I'm just finishing up the final pizza now. Rebuilt the fire. What was the final count? How many of these each did we eat?
I think we thought we each ate 5.
Wow. They were good. We used everything up. I mean, we are coming back with a very light barrel, an empty cooler. We did really good on this one. If only the bugs had not done that to you.
Yeah.
It'd be like the perfect trip. Weather's been amazing. What the heck? It's always something.
Yeah.
Alright guys, that is probably going to do it for us tonight. It ain't that late, but I think we're ready to pack it in. Had a great dinner. Awesome s'mores. Got the barrel all packed. Been puttering around all night, just making sure we're ready for the morning. So, I think it's time to crawl in. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I love that sleeping bag. But, yeah. We'll catch you guys in the morning. Hey, good morning, guys. Stephanie and I are just getting moving right now. Got the barrel open. Got some oatmeal and granola out. Boiling up some water. And then all this will get packed away in the barrel. We're gonna get the tent broken down. The fire doused out. Everything taken care of before we hit the water here. And hopefully try to catch a few fish on the way out. I mean, we've definitely got an opportunity to. So maybe we'll get lucky and end this trip with a few more real nice ones. But no matter what happens, I mean, we've had a great few days of fishing here. Some beautiful scenery, absolutely magnificent wildlife, starry, clear nights, warm nights in the tent. I mean, this is about all you could ask for, really. Sad to see it end, but we still got a little fun and excitement ahead of us before it's over. All right, we've got camp all packed up here. Tents put away, fire's doused out, food's all away. I'm just doing one last pass around camp here, but I think we've got everything. Left not a single trace. Never tell we were here. Here we go, all loaded up. Yeah, Stephanie and I just finished the short carry from the lake we were on. Paddled a little way up the stream there and just, I mean, it's 0.1 miles at the most. So just literally her at the front of the boat, me at the back. We carried it over to here, got everything back in, and I think we're right in about that depth where we're gonna start doing a little trolling here. See if maybe we can pick up a nice brook trout, chance at some rainbows, landlocks. even a Laker before we get out of here. Who knows? Only one way to find out, though. Doesn't feel big, but it's a fish. Hey, that's not a bad rainbow. Or is it a brookie? That's a brookie. Nice. All right. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, beautiful little fish. Awesome. Alright, got everything loaded up. We're gonna go make the first carry now. Oh, I might want that bug net. Alright guys, we've got the canoe, we've got our gear, and we've got just one more quick paddle across this pond to get out of here. So I figure now is a good time to close this out. I really appreciate all of you who watched to this point. It's been just an absolute blast. I mean, we've gone through some ups and downs with Stephanie here, but I think at the end of the day, anyone would agree, we caught some really good fish. Had some really good food, did some really good camping, beautiful views, awesome wildlife. I mean, there's not a lot more you can ask out of a trip, in all honesty. So, sad to see it end, but they all have to. I really do appreciate, again, you guys watching. And if you guys could leave a like, a comment, or even subscribe to my videos, it helps the channel a ton. And it's been growing a lot, all thanks to you guys. So, once again, I'm going to thank you a third time here before we sign off. But, yeah, that'll do it. So, we'll catch you on the next one.